Listen up, for the story's complex. It twists and turns, though it makes no sense. Yet still it flows on every thread. It's a good tale as widely said. The stolen hobbits were sold by the orcs. They had no taste for eating dorks. A junkie troll that made the buy, who thinks he's a moving tree guy. He looks like a dead pharaoh, general knowledge almost zero. But he's got fists as strong as steel. Drunk or sober, he'll make you kneel. The troll then brings his hobbit prize to a man with a white raincoat, crazy eyes. The stench of cheap magic tricks in the air. We all know who's standing there. Meanwhile the heroes chase them down, riding on the backs of snails a little slow. They'll face all dangers, bold and brash, if the threat's no bigger than a squirrel's lash. Rushing forth at mighty speed, half a mile a day indeed. At last they reach the forest deep, where the stench of orc dung starts to creep. On a nasty, prickly, blacky, smelly troll's toilet mound stood before them, freshly washed in an evening gown and in high-heeled rubber boots. None other than good old Gandalf to boot. The little team feels a whirlwind of emotion. Those who didn't bet on Gandalf caused a commotion. Forgetting the hobbits once again, they went to a castle made of paper, my friend. There, the people were as beautiful as one-legged, warty old pigs. Everybody is so cute. The team went before the king, with torture tools in their pockets ready to sting. The king wasn't himself either. No surprise, he was also a drug user. The land is doomed, there are the orc tax inspectors to claim the gold from human lords. So off they flee to caves below, while Gandalf finds a coward excuse to go. He claims he'll bring some strong support, but we all know he's running from the court. The battle starts at evening gray. 10,000 taxmen block the way. No one knows if their chief Temu front door can stand this audit and hold the fort. All seems lost, all hope is gone, till Gandalf comes with checks at dawn. The inspectors cheer, they take the bait, only later find they're all unpaid. Meanwhile the two hobbits despaired, because the drugged-up troll, who thought he was a tree, didn't want to beat the evil wizard to death, you see. But one hobbit slyly placed signs saying free beer was handed out in the wizard's land. But at the tower no beer was served. The troll's rage then sharply erupted. In his rage he smashed the dam. Thus the flood washed away the orc assembly plant. Damn! The lesson is, don't build a factory below the shaky dam, which a troll can smash so easily. In the other part of the story, actually nothing happens, no glory. The names of the new characters are pointless to remember. Our hobbits are worn out by the journey, though it's a good question why Sam got so chubby. They hired a local gray, groony, gay gnome guide, because the massive volcano's direction wasn't clear to the brainless guys. The guide hated them from the heart, and only craved their money, so smart. But let's be real, it is not so tides in Paris or New York act the same. And so the story leaves you here. Did heroes win? Should you still fear? I will not tell you. Wait and see.